What's up, community? My name is Bevan. For those of you who don't know me, just want to let you know a little bit about me and why we started the Cannaforce. So I have over 20 years experience building communities, and this ranged from when I was in high school in the early 90s and working on community platforms like IRQ, MSN, MySpace, and other online channels like PHP, BB. And so for the past 4 years, I've been an advocate for cannabis, but most especially CBD and hemp. It helps save my life. I use it every day. And so this is for those of you who don't know who I am. The rest of you who know who I am, I'm saying welcome. Thank you all for being here. And I just wanted to talk about where we're going over the next few months so that you have a better understanding of what's happening. So one of the things that I've been doing for the past 4 years is helping not only brands but the consumers. And consumers want more education, they want more connections to brands, find out who are the really good brands. And brands want help with consultations and connecting with consumers. And so I decided to create the Cannaforce to make it that one-stop shop for everything that we do, so that way it'd be easier for me. For those of you who don't know, I have really bad hands. I have pins and needles in my fingers. I have torn ligament, ganglion cyst, and then I have carpal tunnel, and I have torn ligaments here. So now I have osteoarthritis. I have limited cartilage in my hands, and so I wanted to be able to continue to help everyone, but do it in a way that it's not as painful for me. And so by doing these things on the Cannaforce website, it's going to be much easier, plain and simple. And so on the Cannaforce website, we have things for the consumer, which is categories based on terpenes, just hemp, talking about hardware and glass, cannabinoids, and variety of forums and also groups for you to mix and mingle with others. The problem we have with, say, Instagram is Instagram is happening now, and then you move on where it's not easy to go back and find something that you may have liked or for information that we have posted. Many of you have always asked me, hey, what was this you posted before? And because I have 800 plus posts, it's very hard to search in Instagram. So by having this on a forum where it's dedicated, you can go on there anytime you want and you can do a search and find the information that you need. Reddit has some of this information, but it's not as community based, because Reddit has different subreddits. So for example, CBD, or somebody who may want to learn how to grow hemp or grow cannabis, somebody want to talk about anxiety, depression, you have to go to different areas. And so by having this on one platform, it's going to be easier for you who are the consumers. We also will have a dedicated section for those of you who subscribe to CBD previously for $3.99. We're going to bring that feature on for you and have a special dedicated area on Cannaforce just for you. Those of you who support us previously are going to get it for free for a few months, and those of you who done it for a year will get that back, plus some other bonuses on the website, which we will launch in a couple of weeks. We're still working on that portion. Now for the businesses, I do a lot of consultations, and it's overwhelming for me because most of my day is all about educating the community. This is my core. I love to study and learn as much as possible about the plant. And so it's hard to help businesses when I'm on the phone 2 or 3 times a day. It takes me away from helping the consumers. So we decided to have a dedicated section on Cannaforce for the businesses. So instead of me charging anywhere from $100 to $200-300, we will have it on our website for $30 a month. So for you have a business, you get the dedication you want, and this way it benefits everybody. It's going to be organized in discussions in forums, and we'll also add once a week, we're going to be doing a webinar for those businesses who are participating in that special area. So you can come and talk to me and Mike and get the questions you want answered, information that we find that's relevant to you, your business, to help you grow. For example, topics like how to advertise, how to promote your business and still stay within the FDA, USDA guidelines, things like that, tips on SEO, tips on marketing, tips on branding. And the reason I can say this is because I've been working in online digital marketing since 2015, long before it was a thing. So all the experience that we have will be there to give you. We'll also connect with farms, people who do packaging, merchant accounts, and others in the industry to help you grow your business, especially now where it's a little harder based on the virus that's going around. And so we want to have this in an area that's really easy for you to get the information from us. And then so some of the other things we wanted to do on Cannaforce is behind the scenes. A lot of you know I previously was on a board, and there's things that happen where I end up leaving because I wasn't comfortable. I don't like changing who I am. I'm very neutral as possible, and I like helping the community, whether it's businesses or consumers, and I don't want to change my values based for money. And I decided to leave that the industry board that I was on based on things that I've seen that I didn't like, and I will talk about that in another video later. But a lot of things that happen behind the scenes, we're going to be able to post that on the Cannaforce website. And then, like I said, it's going to be more organized. The forum's going to be so much better for you. If you go on there right now, you can see what we have at cannaforce.org. And then lastly, social media is changing. So for example, Instagram is shadowed by a lot of cannabis brands and advocates. Now if you're a farm and I want to go on your page, it's asking me, hey, do you want to accept this page before you go in there? So it's basically putting up one of the 18+ walls that you see on many websites. And from my perspective, it looks like this is censorship. And the thing that happens is, what happens if that happens to everybody in the cannabis industry? When you post, does that mean the regular people who's not part of the industry will be able to see your content? And I feel like that's probably where it's going, especially with all the rules and regulations when it comes to CBD, how you can't advertise properly. You have to circumvent the system. So I'm thinking about this ahead of time, where everything is going. I'm thinking about the future. And by having a place for those of you who want to talk about CBD and cannabis in an open area with a censorship, as long as you be respectful and not cause drama, the website is there for you to be able to educate yourself, mix and mingle, and conduct business in a way where it's appropriate without having to do direct selling on our platform. And so this is what we're working on for you. I can tell you right now, we have over 410 people signed up on our Cannaforce website. So we need your help to get to at least 500. And once we do that, we will be able to start giving away giveaways, contests. We have our books and things like that. So for example, one of the things we want to give away is this Echo Job, right? Echo Dot for somebody. And we have a bunch of our books we want to give away and things like that for the community, whether it's flowers, tinctures, as a thank you for those who supporting us. I've been doing it a lot before. I had to slow down to focus on growing this business without taking too much of myself. A lot of things we've been doing has been just openly, and we want to scale this up, but to scale it up, we need to bring in some kind of income. And so for the businesses that's helping us with the consultations, we're able to scale it up and add more things, which is like our app and so other things we're working on. So appreciate you. I wanted to talk to you face to face so you can see and understand what we have working, and appreciate you. So please go follow www.cannaforce.org, and we'll see you there. This is where I'll be at most of my time, and I'll post all the relative information on social media whenever I post on Cannaforce. Thank you all. Have a beautiful day. As you see, I love CBD. It saved my life. I just want to give back to the community. Appreciate you all so much. Thank you all for the support as always. Remember, take your CBD. I love you all and have a beautiful day.